Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Games. Today we are having part 2 of our Anno 117 Pax Romana. Oh, we can make... oh, that's a ship. So, we are building our town over here and we are actually starting to make some money. That's great. So now perhaps we should try to boost that protection from fire, and then we had some tasks related to ruins. Can we actually now begin to missing resources? Oh, we need rope and we need quite a few more of these, so perhaps I'm too cautious with housing, and we need to have marketplaces. And if I can remember where to get those. Yeah, we don't have any units and I don't want to see about any units, okay. So you and market, let's build it over here. And since we need more housing, probably still, let's make a couple of them over there. And then plebeians, we could get sanctuary. Do we need more wood? Probably do. So the question is from where? And I think from here. So, harbor buildings. Okay, that's a new one. Here, wood cutter. Looks good. And sawmill over there, and let's make a road. The wood cutter there as well. So perhaps we should delete this one. Do we need some additional wood still? I mean, we could aim for that forest or deeper over there. Okay. And perhaps we need more tiles as well. Perhaps this might be a good place over here. And then so, why you're not building this?
Something for your consideration, Harry.
Okay. Recruitment buildings allow you to recruit military units. Each unit class has unique strengths and weaknesses. Encamp units to heal hit points and decrease maintenance cost. Protect your villa walls and towers will keep most invaders at bay, though they can be destroyed by siege weapons such as onagers. Okay, so perhaps it's time to start making some military. And we are lacking resources, probably. So, what are we lacking? Still more wood. Am I constructing a bit too eagerly at the moment? Larger files up to 8 buildings, frequency about 2 hours. So perhaps we need to build another one of these. We have 2. Perhaps here as well.
Market for everything, if you're desperate enough. This fish is the salt of the sea.
Okay, so I think we are doing decently enough. We just need to wait for a while to gather those resources we need. So that's actually going down. Timber, wood, available purchase price. So we could buy it. Consumer goods, construction materials. Wet. So this is oat farm. And this is wet form. So we are using up everything. Custodia. Okay, now we are finally having some wood. But we need some tiles. Pointy things, sharp things and sharp pointy things. Wooden gate. Okay, that's quite expensive, to be honest. Construction cost. A lot of those tiles. Do we need more? Then we could grammaticus. But perhaps we should go for that military first. So, auxilia, archers, legionaries, slingers, these gladiators. Oh, that's rather expensive. So, back to building houses, it seems. And we need a warehouse. And perhaps we need more of these
Someday, I'll be a
higher
famous
tier
citizen,
houses.
and they'll paint me with me hat.
So are we producing garum at the moment? Yes, we are. But the range it provides it is rather limited. So we could select Keres. Keres increases production. Global. Mars. Keres. Neptune. Local. Neptune. Minerva. Mars. Perhaps we will go with Keres.
A simply divine choice. Your people will delight in lighting their lamps for.
Okay. So here we go. Just waiting for our first disaster to strike. So, ropes, hemp farm, and rope maker. And of course, it's not connected. Okay, so that should be doing okay. Then sales. Another sheep farm. Somewhere. How do we rotate this? Okay, and we're lacking some resources.
It gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
Well, that's nice. Household.
I can't wear a toga. Miss the sight of my bony knees.
Tavern. Okay, we need to have tavern somewhere close by. Okay, and sandals and soap. Okay, so sandals. Just can't afford these quite just yet. What about these? Lavender. We are constantly missing that. This. So hopefully that will increase the productivity a bit. And what's this? Missing resources. Yeah, we need more population. And what about our ropes?
Oh dear, the stores are overflowing.
So we need more warehouses. Okay, another warehouse. Or two. Perhaps we should actually... What's this? Ornaments. Yeah, not really looking for those quite just yet. But if we go over here... and start making some more of these... Okay, and we are lacking once again workforce. So, let's get going with these once again, shall we? And we need to have market. Okay, and then...
Some people make a lot of money selling bread.
So... Another question is, do we need to kind of build another housing district somewhere?
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
So how are our ropes coming? No connection to villa. Okay. Guess that has to be fixed then. So are you producing? Yes, you are. So we have some ropes. So do we have enough missing resources? Okay. Not quite enough. So I guess this is a natural place for more housing. And perhaps a completely new area. Starting from here. What are you complaining at? No connection to villa. How come? So, okay, so that was kind of blocking it. Professional city planner at his job. So let's try to make this area look like a proper Roman city with some square areas. Okay, so do you need market at the very least? So we could have two, or then not. Okay, I think military research is now available. Whoa, okay. Civic market forces. Okay, 54 minutes. Oh. Okay, well, perhaps we need to start building some of those other things as well. What about our warehouses? Do we need more? So we need a bit more warehouses. I take it. But I think we do have quite a few up there. So if we start upgrading these, we should get some more income. Okay. So full storage output. Guess they're working. That's the main point.
Might I make a suggestion?
Provides needs to your population that contribute to economy. The income attribute is the main way to gain denarii. Each residence contributes, so building more residents will increase your income. Most buildings have maintenance costs which are constant expense. You can pause buildings to reduce expenses. Ships and troops all have also maintenance costs. In your trading post you can define which goods to sell to passing ships. This provides a good source of passive income and uses up goods you have overproduced. Okay, that's actually good to know. So We could sell minimum stock of 30. Okay. Fair enough. Sheep. Sell when... Okay, I guess that's okay. So are we selling these now? I think we are. Tunics. Hats. Okay, so I guess we are selling then. Okay, and next. So you do require tavern. And then we could Sanctuary Grammaticus.
Research to progress. Research any specific discovery and reap the benefit.
Okay.
Marcius, I know how incredibly busy you must feel, but my divine Julia's birthday approaches and nothing is in place. No garum, for example. Imagine, banquets without garum are as reeds without sound. No, we must have our garum. You will supply it. Governor, a sample of the first fruit of Juliana for my senator friends. The ripest and most pungent on offer.
The garum will be delivered to Villa Augusta before you know it, Emperor.
Oh, and another thing, Marcius. The decorative drapes. Julia adores a birthday drape. And don't we all?
I don't currently have any drape productions, Emperor.
No, and I wouldn't expect you to. No, these drapes could only have been woven by the wonderful women of Lily Bayonne. Go introduce yourself to Valeria. She'll have them and more.
Okay. So before doing that, are we producing garum? Yes, we are. And then we should begin to produce something more.
An educator, Marcus? How commendable. My father, Servius Julius Albus, allowed me a singular privilege among women. I was schooled in Ambrosia, albeit informally.
Yes, I remember I'd wave to you during your lesson, and you'd stifle a giggle.
You think of the Greek magister's slave, a redhead prone to giggles.
The magister's slave?
Okay.
But why would she have been in the classroom?
To clean the floors, darling dear.
So...
Well, that was awkward.
Pig farm. Okay, perhaps we should put the pig farm a safe distance away. Somewhere. Salt ponds. And then roads to connect. And then this soap. Another pig farm. Render field. Renderer. Charcoal burner. And this soap manufactory. And roads, roads, always the roads. Okay. Oh. I guess this should help things. And perhaps a warehouse, just to make sure that things are going smoothly. So do we have enough ropes for removing some additional ruins? So, where are we actually using those ropes?
Each deity confers unique blessings. Change your patron god as you please.
So, should we make another one of these?
Your emperor demands a tribute. Hand me those solidi. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So, Ben Barlian, was that normal? That the Emperor asked for money on such short notice?
What should I do? Okay. More houses. Okay. So are we actually trading? So, start trading. Okay, so I guess we need to start making some new housing. We did build roads over here, so
debates of the Grammaticus from streets away.
So could I sell resources directly? Somehow. House total of fame. Okay. So how to sell resources? We want to sell this. Mediki, okay. This good will be both sold, okay. But we want to... no trade. We want to trade. Okay, can you start trading? For every single good you can automatically buy, sell or maintain the stock at certain amount. Visit your trading post regularly and buy and or sell what they can. When selecting all goods, Custodia Medici. Okay, so now we are making quite a bit more money. And we need to have more sardines, it seems.
There are many discoveries one can research. Economic, civic, military. Choose wisely.
Okay, perhaps economic would be nice at some point. So, missing goods. We need another one of those farms, but I think before doing that we need to do something else. And it seems that prestige is nice, health is bad, happiness is it bad? It increases.
My husband once invited an Equazin. He held his face like a mask and yelled at our poor slaves as if they belonged to him.
So, City Watch. Vigiles, perhaps over here it would be a really good thing, except that my city planning is not quite optimal. Oh, that was actually quite costly. So, could we now have enough ropes? We are missing ropes. Where can I see how many ropes we have? think we want to buy them at the very least. Wood. Hemp, we could produce more. Wet, we could produce more flour. A bit more, perhaps. Lavender. Is also production going on? Full output storage. Okay. We are making shoes and we are making soap. Oh, we need to have a road to the main gate. Okay, then we could start considering these. Amphorae, an elegant neck and richly decorated terracotta to show off your wealth and your wine. Olive oil, this staple of the empire not only serves as a healthy condiment, but keeps wrestling athletes from sticking together. Okay. So we would need clay pit, resin tapper, potter, and charcoal burner. Missing fertility. Resin fertility. Where can we find resin fertility? Apparently nowhere.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Karelia, Festival of Keres. They wish to honor their city's patron god with proper feast and sacrifices. I think we need to postpone it for a while to get a bit more money. Olive fertility. How do we... More fertility then. So that's a living area. Let's produce some hemp over here. And then the additional rope maker. Perhaps we could move this building a bit so we can get the road going again. And get some new housing over here. So where are our legionary camp is over here. Vigiles patrol. Okay, they're patrolling. So do we need still more of these hemp farms?
There's as black as a broken plough. You can hear a cricket singing again.
Okay, we are soon starting to break even.
What is truth without virtue, and virtue without truth? Yes, Lucius.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry. May I suggest some refreshments?
Market forces.
I must congratulate you, Eric. Your first research success, and
Hooray.
surely not the last.
Even if I only buys a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
No warehouse in range. So much for the luxurious space of Imperial Palace. From here. So we should have enough everything. Do we have now enough ropes to start cleaning this? So what's the situation looking like? We are making most of these hemp still kind of lagging behind. Lavender. Full output storage. No warehouse. Sanctuary of 71. Oh, by the way, can we research? Yeah, let's go with that.
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
Okay. And we are missing the ropes. Surprise there. We have only 3. Bah. Okay, so I think we are doing decently, so we could Officium overlapping radius. Okay, what does it provide? Not sure. Okay, so Custodia, we don't have the money. No for Medici. Weapons. Iron mine. So where would we want to have a mine? Over here. Then a furnace. And weaponsmith armory. Okay, I think we are producing iron now. Then we could start making some walls and towers and whatnot. But I don't think we quite have the means for that yet. How many ropes we have at the moment? Could we take care of another one of those? Ruins. 7. Okay. Well, we are starting to gain bit by bit. So we should perhaps build these houses to free up some... No, that's a mistake.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Yeah, we will see that in just a minute. Okay, so basically we need to build quite a few of these houses to be able to grab that one missing. So now, no, where is it? No, no. And too late. Now, and grab it. Still not enough. Now, so we would need to have markets and we need to have these firefighter departments. Severe fires. Inferno, okay. Five, 5, 8. I'm kind of dreading when the whole city goes up in flames. So happiness and health. So city status is the enemy, it seems. I think we are doing quite well in the other areas, but that's an issue. That's city status.
Cock 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bone. It's fish, the salt of the sea.
Okay, I think we are doing great.
That made me a free chap.
And we should have Sanctuary
As a
Grammaticus.
mark of make and quality.
Oh, that's a nice place. Production seems to be quite decent except for these two. Okay. So sheep farms are and hemp farms now are doing quite a bit. So could we get another one of these rope things? Going, for example, over here. And now we have enough for another firefighter department. Then again, can we get a road over here? And then we should have one perhaps over here. Oh, we have one. I really have no idea. Okay. What we should be doing to improve things. So, in addition to building these. So I'm not sure if they don't even have that much of an effect. So, yeah. So I think next we will go for those. And perhaps that Grammaticus as well. So let's see what we have. Enough ropes soon. Depots discovered, okay. So let's continue the research. Paved roads. Fuel efficiency. Can we... How do we turn this around? Can we improve the fire safety? Civic. 2 cities. Okay. Portitories. Latrines. Cult of Minerva. Wells. Okay, that's the way. Okay, and let's begin the extraction of this place. Should we have another lavender grower? I mean, it will increase happiness as well. So perhaps somewhere over here. And roads. What about the other supplies needed for soap? So we have this and this. Okay, I think we could make this one. Where did I build that lavender field? Oh, and here and Custodia. Perhaps you should be moved. For example, over there. And then let's build this one over here. So some improved happiness. And then we could make this medic as well. Treats diseases. Okay, sounds good. But I think, well, let's actually see how we are doing with that ruins over here.
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
Oh no. How on earth am I going to get rid of those? Should I put these lumber mills and whatnot on hold? Some other sawmills. Okay, and then... you on hold as well.
Small fish, pungent sauce. My husband loves his garum.
Okay. So basically we want to have this somewhere over here as well. Depot. So can we get these resources now? Okay. Musings of a natural philosopher. At that time my sister Kekilia served at the great temple of Ambrosia. A day before we were due to meet, I saw a cloud that was extending like a vine, growing tendrils in every direction. As I watched, the walls started shaking so violently that everything in the room was turned upside down. We ran outside, yelling, the servants covering their heads, for some of the statues in the garden had started toppling down. There we saw that the cloud advanced just as the sea seemed to retreat from it, leaving the fish stranded in its wake. Darkness descended, a starless night full of choking black smoke. Ashes fell like snow, and all I could see henceforth was the glint of distant fires. Okay, so when we get some additional ropes, we can begin to deal with the third ruin. But I think that will happen in the next episode, so this is everything for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Games out.